Hello guys, here we are again for another Ryan in the Wild adventure on a absolutely glorious Saturday afternoon. I mean, look at it. It is amazing. There's hardly any wind. It's about 18 to 20 degrees out here. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Bordering on too hot. I've started in Sawton, so I got launched straight into Sawton Tor, which is a bit of a steep one. But I'm at the top now, so it's going to level out a fair bit from here. So I'm going to kind of see how we go. My plan today was again to get to Fur Tor, but unfortunately because it's a bank holiday, all the idiots are on the roads, and what would normally be about a 40-minute drive for me turned into nearly 3 hours. So I'm massively behind schedule. So I just don't know if I can physically make it there in time. But I'm going to try. I'm going to see what happens. Going to kind of go up towards Great Links. If I get there and I think it's feasible, I might push on, but if not, there's a few tours around there that I haven't been to yet, so that's plan B, is to camp out on one of those. We have a special guest on today's video. Say hello to the camera, Gimli. There's a good boy. So this is my trusted companion. He's a bit older than he used to be, so I'm not quite sure how he's going to cope with this, especially being so warm today, but we'll see. He's a little trooper. I've wanted to bring him out before, but I've been a bit worried about him getting cold, but we shouldn't have that problem today, because I think it gives it about 10 degrees overnight, so that won't be a problem. Right, so I've already filmed on another video going up towards Great Links, which is in kind of that direction. So I'll sign off for now, and I'll catch up with you when we're around Great Links, which will be when I'm assessing what I'm going to do. Catch you in a bit. So what I didn't take into account when I brought Gimli with me was that he is very much enjoying rolling in every bit of sheep and cow dung he can find. I mean, he normally does this when we're out on walks, but I haven't been sharing a tent with him in those situations. Oh dear, so it might be a bit of a fragrant environment in the tent tonight. I haven't spotted him eating any yet, and that normally gives him some pretty nasty wind, so as long as I can stop him snaffling down on sheep excrement, then hopefully I won't get gassed out of the tent, but we'll have to see how it goes. We're just coming up to well, I say just coming up to, but there's Great Links Tor off in the distance there. I completely got it wrong when I was here before. I thought the Little Links was off to the left, but it's not. It's pretty sure it's that little, not pointing very well, that little guy though, to the right of it, I think. But yeah, it's nice. There's a little bit of wind up here, but just a breeze, and it's bloody lovely because it's cooling me down. The sun's really nice, but yeah, it's nice to just have that little bit of a breeze to stop me overheating. Okay, we've just stopped for a little breather. Gimli's foraging for some water. I have been giving him water out of the camelback, but he's not fussy. He's just drinking out of the puddles and stuff. So I'm not making bad progress. Made a bit of a navigational error. I'm on this this track, as you can see, and I wasn't concentrating. I was off on in my own little world. I took the wrong direction at a fork, went the wrong way, But right, not the end of the world. Hang on, I'm gonna try and just rest my back a minute. Oh yeah, so the heat is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it's lovely to be out in the sun. It really is, compared to the rain and wind that I'm normally out in. But it's sapping my strength. I mean, I'm going through so much water. Normally, when I'm on a hike, when I get a few hours in, I think, oh, I'll stop for a coffee. But now it's just, no, water, water, water. So I'm on the lookout at the minute for some form of running water. Remember from the map, it looks like there's quite a few little waterways sort of coming up in the next kilometre or so, because my camelback is running out. So I'm gonna get that replenished, make sure Gimli gets a good old drink. I've got my 2 litre camelback, but I've also brought I don't know how much it holds, I think it's about 0.75 of a litre, just one of those foldable liquid containers. So I might fill that up as well, because then that'll be all I need for my cooking tonight, and then I know what's in my camelback I can drink. But we'll see, just having a little breather and then back to it. Okay, so we're at what is described on the map as a ruin. It doesn't give any more information than that. May have to try and look it up when I get home, but yeah, a bunch of bricks and an old building of some description. No idea. If you know what this place was, feel free to leave a comment, it'd be much appreciated. I think down in that direction there's something called Bleak House Ruin. I think I might have seen that from a distance when I camped on Great Links, I think. So in terms of getting to Fur Tor, I think I'm abandoning it again. Maybe third time lucky. I mean, it's 5:30 now. I'm not making as good a time as I would like, and I think it's mainly down to it's just boiling hot. Which, again, as I said, it's nice. I'm not trying to be a typical English guy moaning about the weather, good or bad. It is lovely. It really is lovely. It's just, I'm tearing through my water so quick. I'm just getting really thirsty. So I could get there. It's about 5 kilometres from here. So I'm pretty sure I could get there, but I'll just be ragging myself. And today wasn't about covering a load of distance. It was about coming out with a dog, having some fun, making the most of the nice weather. So in the spirit of that, I think I'm going to stick around here. I mean, I think it's called Great Links Tor. Might even be that one. I need to check the map. But there's also Green Tor around here, which is pretty close. And we've got that Bleak House Ruin. So I think what I'm going to do is have a look around those guys. The 2 tours, might camp on one of them, not sure. I think my fallback campsite tonight is going to be either Great or Little Links Tor. So back in that direction, which is back towards the car. So, you know, for the morning, a bit better. But yeah, we're going to kind of stay in this general vicinity now. Probably look at setting up camp around maybe 7 o'clock, something along those lines. And then I can sit and chill and enjoy this absolutely amazing evening. There's nobody about. I've only seen 2 or 3 people, so finding a campsite shouldn't be a problem. Yep, Gimli's rooting around. He's having the time of his life, absolutely loving it out here. And there's loads of puddles and water around here, so I'm just giving him a little bit of time to rehydrate himself, and then we'll head off again. So I'll catch you in a bit. Yeah, so it is a lovely spot around here. I mean, we've got the Bleak House Ruin, there's the Dunner Tors up there, Green Tor, I don't know how, if you can see, I'm not looking, but Green Tor behind me, and obviously Great Links, little links nearby. So there's a lot going on in quite a small area. So we are just gonna pick somewhere to camp around here and enjoy it. So that's the plan. Just having another water stop. I haven't filled up my camelback yet. I haven't come across anywhere decent. There is a waterway back towards Great Links, so worst case we will backtrack a little bit over there. It's not far. But yeah, that's kind of I think that's the main priority now. Just find somewhere to get my water topped off, and then we'll have a mosey around and decide where we're going to camp. So I was just sat just up there saying, oh, I need to find some water, and as soon as I finished recording, I was sat there thinking, I can hear water. Yeah, look at this. Lovely stream. So I just came down to check it out, make sure there was no dead cows in it or something. All looks alright. Just gonna get my bag in a minute and get all my water receptacles full up. One thing I just wanted to quickly mention is I'm hoping that the audio is sounding better. I had a external microphone, but I had no way of attaching it to my phone. So I got myself a little kind of selfie stick thing with a cold shoe mount on it. So I've got the external mic now with the dead cat thing on it. So hopefully there isn't going to be too much, wind noise. I mean, it's not the windiest of days today, admittedly, but there is still, there's still a reasonable amount around. And I was getting fed up with the wind noise just drowning everything out. So I've got the foam cover on the GoPro now and the proper external mic for my phone. So I'm hoping, going forward, audio is going to sound better. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you've got any tips for getting good audio out on the moors or just generally outside, I'd be all ears. But yeah, hopefully it sounds better. Come on, mate, you can do it. Come on, Gim, over you come. Come on, that's it. Come on. Gimli, come on. My dog is not the bravest dog, it's got to be said. Gimli, come on, you can do it. That's it, come on. Come on, Gim. Come on. So, I'm just coming off of Great Links. There's people everywhere. Oh dear. All the times I've been out, it's the first time I've seen anybody else out actually camping. So, a little bit peeved. Not at them, it's Dartmoor, isn't it? I'm just a bit, because I just assumed there would be nobody up here. So, yeah, and the way that people are scattered over Great Links, there's no real part of it that I can camp on which isn't going to be, kind of intruding. So, I'm not 100% sure where to go. I mean, I don't have to camp on a tour. Generally, I think, previously I've been camping on tours because the weather's been naff and I've wanted some shelter from the wind, but there's no wind. So with that in mind, I'm just gonna have a little recce around, try and spot somewhere nice and get the tent up, I guess. Sounds like a plan. We have found our home for the night. We are going to be camping at Little Links Tor, which is where we are now. Blessedly, there's no one here. I was just expecting to just get, you know, I couldn't see anyone from a distance, but I was expecting to get here and find someone tucked away in a corner, but I don't think there's anyone here, which is good. And we have got, check that out for a view. Holy cow. So looking forward to the sunset from here. I'm just trying to find somewhere flat, and I'm useless at picking out flat locations. I don't know if it's because I'm standing on a hill or I've been going up and down so many hills, but I look at something and I think it's flat and I don't know what to be. I need to start bringing a spirit level with me, camping spirit level. I've got a couple of spots. I've seen a few people, you know, just kind of lie out on the ground and see what it feels like. So I think I'm going to do that in a minute once I've caught my breath. Just going to sit here and chill for a minute. It's a little bit later than I wanted it to be, but hey ho, we still got ages. We've still got loads of sunlight left. So me and Gimli are going to chill for 5 minutes, and then we'll get the tent up, get camp ready, and sit back and relax. You alright? Gimli, how you doing? I feel like he's looking at me and he's thinking, when are we going back to the car? What's going on? I don't understand this. Oh, you're in for a treat, Gimli. Oh, okay, so the tent's set up. Gimli's having his dinner. I'm I don't know what you can see, but camped out in my chair and looking at this. I think this is got to be the best, you know, the best view I've had so far of my, you know, fairly limited number of trips out, but this is definitely nice. I mean, just the light rays coming through the clouds and everything, it's just bleeding gorgeous. I'm gonna get a time lapse going in a bit for the sunset. It's definitely busy. There's lots of people around. There's a couple of people looking at me from a couple hundred meters away at the minute, so I think they might have wanted to camp here, but hey ho, first come, first serve and all that. Yeah, so Gimli's chowing down. I am pretty hungry as well, so I think I'm going to get my dinner on in a minute. So tonight on the menu we have Expedition Foods again. I'm turning into a bit of a Expedition Foods fanboy. So I had the chicken tikka last time, which was nice. The only thing I wouldn't class it as a downside, but it was pretty hot. And I don't mind spicy food, but I can see that it might be a bit much for some people. But so I don't know if the chili con carne, which is what I've got tonight, is going to be similar in terms of being a bit spicy. But I don't mind. I don't mind hot food, but I'll let you know in case you're considering giving it a try. I've got the 1,000 calorie version. I was only going to get the 800 calorie, but the 1,000 calorie one was cheaper than the 800, so I thought I'll sod it. I haven't really had any lunch today, so it would be good to stock up on some calories. And then I've also got the Wayfarer boil in the bag chocolate pudding for dessert, so looking forward to that. And I've also got myself the granola and raspberries again, because I really enjoyed that. That was awesome. That was really good breakfast. So I'm hoping I'm going to be pretty well fed tonight and tomorrow morning. One positive about being camped here at Little Links tonight is that it's on the way back to the car, so slightly shorter trek tomorrow to get back. Probably only going to take an hour or two to get back to the car, get home, which would be good. because I miss my boys. It's hard. I like being out here, love being out here, but at the same time I miss my boys, miss my wife. So I do, yeah, it will be good to get back reasonable time tomorrow so that I can spend some time with them. Anyway, I'm gonna get some food cooking, and I remembered my wine as well this week. Yes, I got 2 little bottles of wine, so 2 glasses, so I'm gonna get those going as well with my chili con carne. Talk to you in a bit. Okay, so tonight we have the Expedition Foods chili con carne. Oh, hang on. Need to set that off. Oh, Gimli, don't you dare eat that. And pairing tonight's meal with a nice yellowtail Shiraz, which is one of my favourites. So, how is this going to stand up to the others? Someone's interested in it. Smells nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Spicy again, like the tikka. I was thinking about that, and I guess if you're eating one of these out when it's cold and nasty and wet and you've had a really long day, I mean, a bit of spice might actually be a good thing. You know, make you feel a bit warmer. So as usual, I'm not going to make you watch me eat this. Sun's kind of getting quite low in the sky now. It's looking nice, so I'm just going to sit back and watch the sunset and eat this one. So yeah, I guess all that's left to do is say cheers. So chili con carne, yeah, it was good. It wasn't as hot as the tikka. It had a bit of a kick to it, but nothing too spicy. I've decided against the chocolate pudding. I'm not really feeling it, if I'm honest. I'm really tired, and I don't know whether it's just that I can't be bothered or whether I'm pretty full from the chili con carne, because yeah, it's 1,000 calories, so it's a big old bit of food, to be honest. I'm kicking myself a little bit because I didn't bring my jacket, because I haven't got a separate waterproof and like a down jacket. I've just got an insulated waterproof jacket, and because the weather was like this and I had the extra stuff for Gimli, I thought, oh well, I won't bring my waterproof jacket because it's not going to rain. But sitting here now, it's a bit chilly, and yeah, I kind of wish I brought it now. It's not too bad. I've still got a jumper. I can put that on, so I'm not worried about freezing to death or anything like that. But yeah, just a little bit nippy. But I've got some wine. Should warm me up a bit, and yeah, it's been a pretty good day. Yeah, it started off badly in that got here later than I wanted to because of the traffic, but it is what it is. You can't change stuff like that. Ended up having a nice day again. The elusive Fur Tor. I will get there one day. But it's been nice. I've been to a few new tours today, so that's a few more to check off the list. And it's been lovely just to walk around in the sunshine. Makes a big change from the fog, rain, overcast weather that I've had these last few camps. So it's about 9:15 at the minute, just watching the sun go down. Pretty cool sunset, there's quite a few clouds over there, but yeah, just this big red orb is currently setting. I'm doing a time lapse of it, so hopefully I can put that into the video for you guys to see. So Gimli's all tucked up. He likes his creature comforts, so yeah, he's got a pad. He's got his blanket, so he's happy as Larry. And yeah, we're just sat here watching the sunset. It's a pretty cool one, if I'm honest. It's, yeah, big red orb is currently setting over the horizon. I'm doing a time lapse of it, so hopefully I can put that into the video for you guys to see. So pretty much, yeah, we're going to sit here for another hour or so, watch the rest of the sunset, finish my wine, and then call it a night, I think. So I will catch up with you guys in the morning. Good morning. I've had to dip in out of the wind a little bit because I don't know how well my wind muff is going to cope with it, because it's pretty blowy this morning, but that's alright because it's sunny, clear, dry, which is stark contrast to how things are when I normally wake up from a night's wild camping. Everything's normally wet, it's generally grey and murky and horrible, so this is nice to wake up to clear skies and, you know, a dry tent. Gimli had a good night. He was good as gold. I wasn't sure how he was gonna deal with being out camping, but I didn't hear I didn't hear a peep out of him all night. He got tucked up with his blanket, and now he's just gone off behind that rock. He's having a hunt around, having a sniff, seeing what he can see. Normally I get packed up and, you know, I have my breakfast either on the move or as I leave. But this morning, because it's so nice, apart from a bit of wind, I think I'm going to have my breakfast first, like get a coffee on, have some breakfast, and then get everything packed up and head back to the car. I haven't got that. The nice thing about being here, I haven't got that far to go to get to the car. You can kind of see Tor there in the distance. Yeah, and I'm parked just behind Tor really. There's a nice little track from this sort of area of the moor over to Tor. Well, close to anyway. So it's quite a nice easy jaunt back from here, if I'm honest. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some breakfast on, get a coffee on, and yeah, think about packing up. Holy cow, the wind! It's really windy, ridiculously windy. But we're all packed up now. I'm with Gim, ready to go. He's been sat cowering out of the wind. Well, I say cowering, it's pretty blowy. He's just been sat there out of the wind whilst I packed up, which was a fun experience, trying to put the tent away in the wind. But yeah, this is where we were. Leave no trace and all that. Just some tamped down grass. So I'm going to kind of cut back towards Great Links. I'm not going up Great Links, I'm just going to, there's a path, like a farm track. Yeah, so I'm just going to go and hook up with that, and that's going to start kind of taking us back towards Tors. Right, so we're on the farm track now. The wind has either dropped off or we're just out of it a little bit here, which is nice. Looks like, yeah, it's shaping up to be another beautiful day. So all in all, yeah, this has been a pretty good camp. Again, slightly annoying that I didn't achieve what I set out to do, but you know, sometimes there's circumstances which go outside of our control. But it's still turned out to be a nice trip because we've had great weather. I've visited a few new tours, which is always good. And yeah, how many have I? Yeah, 3 new tours, and then four new tours, because there was the 2 done a goat ones, Green Tor and Little Links. Yeah, so 4 new ones, and yeah, so that's good. I'm happy with that. and it's been nice to get out with Gimli. He's had a whale of a time, and it's just been nice to, especially this morning, to be able to kind of chill out a bit more. Normally, because it's so wet and damp, my first instinct is just to get packed up, get dressed and move out. But this morning, you know, had a chill out, had a coffee, nice cinnamon bun coffee, my granola and raspberries, which again was really nice. Got packed up, and yeah, off we trot. So it's about 5k back to the car, but a lot of it is decent path now, so shouldn't take us too long. Okay, back at the car. Made pretty good time, took about an hour and a half to get back from Little Links. It's mostly all downhill on the way back, so yeah, that helps with the speed. Yeah, pretty much all we need to do now is just get loaded up and head on home. It's been a really good camp, really enjoyed it. Gimli's been great. I was a bit worried about him chasing sheep and getting into all kinds of mischief, but he's been good as gold. So I'll probably bring him out more often because I think he's enjoyed it. It's the longest walk he's had in a long time. So yeah, all that's left now, we're going to get loaded up and head on home. So thanks a lot for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next video.